Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and in tonight's episode we're going to speak to this older gentleman. A neatly groomed older gentleman raises his eyes to meet yours, and a flame of hope instantly ignites there. Hello. You look like a somewhat seasoned adventuress. Would you be interested in hearing a proposal? Quite a lucrative one, if I may say so. Well, I hope it's not anything illegal. Who do you take me for, ma'am? I serve the noble Lady Corinne, who sailed to this land from the Empire. Allow me to explain. The young lady is an explorer, an archaeologist, in fact. He adds quietly, a young daredevil, to tell the truth. At the lady's discretion, her party travelled west, hiring help on the way. Their goal was ancient ruins at the foot of a dormant volcano. His face scrunches up as if he had just bitten into a lemon. And, well, I haven't received a single sign or message from them since. I see. Oh my, that is really quite concerning. He nods morosely. It is. The problem is that nobody, and I say this without an exaggeration, is willing to go search for her. He rolls his eyes. Supposedly because these ruins she was looking for are cursed. Frankly, now I'm even worried that you might refuse. Well, what are these ruins? The remnants of an ancient pre-Slorium civilization. They stand near an inactive volcano ringed by deep gorges and perilous precipices. As you might guess, that doesn't fill my heart with optimism. And what can you tell me about this curse you mentioned? As far as I understand it, the native Slorium have long believed that an evil spirit haunts the ruins. When a detachment of Imperial Knights vanished in the area around a century ago, the settlers started believing in the same fable. And, as everyone keeps reminding me, people tend to disappear in that vicinity to this day. It's all rather silly. Of course, it's dangerous. The Western Mountains... Oh no, it's all rather silly. Of course it's dangerous. The Western Mountains have never really been civilized, but I doubt that a curse or anything supernatural is behind it. Well, perhaps you could describe your mistress to me. Well, she's young, with long brown hair. He strokes his bushy sideburns, pondering. Listen, you'll know it's her when you meet. There is not, to my knowledge, an abundance of noble ladies frolicking around that lonely hinterland. We've avoided suggesting she could have perished so far. We don't know how long she's been gone. So what do you say? Oh, I'm up for the task. As I expected, you're simply too afraid of the... Oh, no. As I expected, you're simply too afraid of the... Your words finally hit him. Wait, you're going to help me? Why, thank you, ma'am. Do you have a map with you? You nod and present it to your new employer. The volcano is west of here. The common folk name for the area with the ruins is the Forgotten Canyons. Now I implore you to make haste. Wait, what are you doing here in the outskirts? There's no better place for hiring desperate folk, or at least that's what I thought. Alas, everyone turns into a superstitious fool as soon as I mention the Forgotten Canyons. I understand. Farewell for now. Farewell and good luck. Now, this quest is the last thing I have done in Early Access. It's not the last thing I did in Early Access. The last thing I did in Early Access was picking up Vavir. So in Early Access I went and did this whole quest, came back, discovered Vavir, And she was then level 4, so I think there is some kind of level scaling. Because our party was level 5, pushing level 6 or something. So I don't know if she automatically comes in 2 levels below, or at the level of the lowest party member, who might be quite near the end of the level. Anyway,
nice and smooth.
If we're going on a long mission, we should probably listen to this woman yelling about fresh pies and other supplies. The woman is busy arranging and rearranging her foodstuffs, swatting the flies away from many different cheeses and meats laid out upon the wooden counter. Hot pies! Hot pies! Goose and suckling pig! Come dine! Ooh. Do you have any specific recommendations for me to try? Since you're light on your feet, you ought to taste my dry beef, portable soup and parched corn, the traveller's best friend. But if you're more interested in something gourmet rather than stocking up for an expedition, I counsel you to partake of sausage. Blood sausage, horse sausage, garlic sausage with a touch of thyme and a dash of nutmeg. She's obsessed with meat. She blushes. Oh, okay, so a different kind of... I counsel you to partake of sausage. Blood sausage, horse sausage, garlic sausage with a touch of thyme and a dash of nutmeg. She blushes. Sorry, I've been thinking a lot about sausages lately. Yeah, I can imagine. Right, well, okay, thanks for the recommendation. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Raise an eyebrow and lean in close. No, I'm sure there's a good reason for that. She nods. There is something that maybe, just maybe, you can help me with. See, I was contacted by a wealthy patrician who desires sausages crafted from game. He promised good coin for it too. Yet, alas, the problem is neither I nor any of my kin have a permit to hunt. She sighs. Most of my hunter friends have been sent to scout the mountains and northern reaches, what with all the whispers about unruly barons and barbarian hordes. The look she bestows upon you is cautious if hopeful. But you still want that meat, right? Right, and you don't look like the type to panic at a little danger, especially if it means a hefty payout. I see. I did actually do this in early access as well. What do you say if you'll aid me in getting some game? I'll pay well above the market rate. But isn't poaching a crime? Yes, sometimes. But in certain situations, for example, when no one sees you do it, it might not be. And if you're not entirely certain, and there are no authorities nearby to guide you, what else can you do but follow your heart? Well, it's not exactly dragonly work, but very well. How much meat do you require? Oh, thank you, milady. I don't need much. Let's say 30 pieces of prime cut. That should do the trick. Kedarain uncharacteristically chimes in. A hunting contract is easy work. I took on many such jobs when I was running alone. So, you're an experienced hunter. What luck that you and your mistress decided to grace my humble stall this day. Well, as luck would have it, I happen to already have 30 pieces of game meat with me. The best cuts, in fact, and I don't even need to check my inventory to be sure of that. Splendid! Show me the goods. Oh, here you go. Do I have to hand them over? No! Excellent. Ah, fine cuts indeed. Thank you, and as promised, here's your pay. 430 dinars. A copious sum that you'd never get trading with the common throng. Well, that works for me. Nice doing business of you, she curtsies. My client will be most pleased. Well, now let's see what you're selling. Take a gander at my preserved goods. And let's get some provisions for the journey. Let's say 4. 4? Yeah, we can go with that. And yes, that's about half the money she gave us. So essentially we just got discounted rations. Here we go. Anything else you desire? No, that's all. We're good here. May your path be lined with gold and your heart filled with joy. And someone just leveled up. So, Brother Gintar, he's mostly about his weapon skill for now. Oh, he's getting 14 points instead of 15. Interesting, okay. That's going to have an effect in the long run. 100 is good. Now, we want... Oh, 150 for next time. We better just... I suppose we could push a little towards 50 outdoorsmanship. And there we are. Let's see. So we want... So that's 70, 50, 75. Okay, no, we can... So level 6, we could pick up any of these three. Okay, let's... she's a herbalist. So she's a herbalist. He sells weapon parts to add on to weapons. And to show you what I mean by that, we have a heavy pommel here, which adds an extra 10% armor piercing. Can be used with swords or two-handed swords. We sold up... Oh, but we could make an iron one, couldn't we, if we had more metal? Right, yeah. Actually, that's a good point. That's not the greatest. Okay. Could sell one or two of these as we have... Oh, one then. No, we got one here. Okay. Now this fellow here, Rudlaust, is willing to buy and sell illegal goods. This gentleman sells garments and clothes, and this fellow salt. For now, though, we have a mission to attend to. And we are finally in possession of handcrafted metal armor we made ourselves. Now, it's worth reminding ourselves, and reminding all of you, of the gentleman we rescued from Daggerfangs on the outskirts of Grainhold. He told a story of how his company travelled to somewhere near the Forgotten Valley, or Forgotten Valley itself, and camped overnight. And when they awoke, there was, I think there was a storm, in a flash of thunder, they saw a group of men standing around the top of the cliffs looking down at them. And not like hiding, hunkering down looking at them, but standing tall and straight looking down at them, powerful. And they fled the scene and ran away and never looked back. We've also heard tell of some kind of horrific flying bat-like creature. And the location we seek is all the way down here. Come across a merchant caravan. Do you wish to stop and trade? No, we're good for now. I'm going to just cut into this square. Now, here, there's a location I have visited in early access. I haven't really done very much there, though. I think I'd like to focus on the quest for a little. And while you may be thinking, but hey Raph, this journey isn't going to take 2 food each way. No, but we could spend quite a lot of time there looking for this lady.
I grew weary.
Okay, everyone needs to rest now. It's time. Let's just mark that. Raider of the Lost Temple. Sounds like a bad film. One of those sort of B-movie knockoffs that the Asylum presents constantly.
Okay.
You know the kind of thing. Oh, I could have clipped into that corner there as well. And there's a... Ooh! A giant spider is more... The giant spider is known to snare both birds and animals in their webs, and they won't say no to human meat either. Well, we'll fight them then. Oh, and we get the glorious load screen of the ship and the storm as well. This is very blue. Looks like we can interact with it. Spider, spider, where are you? Come into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. We are the flies, no doubt about that. Wouldn't it be really nice if this random spider encounter contained a skeleton of sorts? Where, oh, where are they? Well, she can't go anywhere. Ah, I see them. Let's get behind the tree stump or near the tree stump for a bit of cover. Let's spread out. And get ready to crack some exoskeletons. We see them now. Here they come. Ah! Nasty webs. We can do something about that. Kedaraim, get close. But not too close, mind. Oh, only 2 spiders? We can handle that. He parried the web with his sword? Wow, okay. Let's get rid of some of these copper arrows, shall we? Fair enough, lady. Then I suggest it's crossbow time. Oh, really? Well, why not draw a little closer? We'll hold. I was going to attach that pommel as well. Okay. Closer still, they do not seem eager to close of us just yet. Now, can we... We can! Hiya! Alright, the time has come for bloody violence. And it certainly did. We definitely need to be upping his weapon skill next level. Alright, let's just, you know... Now, hold on. Conserve ammunition. Can we shoot this one? Yeah, we can try. You're just stuck there, lady. It's fine. Now. She's too far. Then we'll try to crush this one with our might. Excellent stuff. And if we can pummel this one, we'll be well on the way to victory. Excellent stuff. You can carry this. Alright.
I'm on it.
Now we'll just do a quick scan of the area. It would be nice if there was a skeleton in webs, but... Oh, some rope. Okay. Sure. I don't think rope in this game is a crafting ingredient. But there will be times when it'll come in useful all the same. Nowhere near as many times as the amount of times we find it. Let's head to the Forgotten Canyons. So here we are, seeking a young archaeologist and her
Nice
company.
and smooth.
And it's interesting how the map lets us see below ground at certain points. We get some interesting insights into... Oh, it's down there, into how the level is built. So, rope, some wooden boards, and a kind of wooden structure, a bit like a wigwam or deranged maypole. We see an improvised bridge over there. Let's continue our exploration. This path appears to predate the time at which the canyons were forgotten. Someone's been chopping wood here recently. Quite a lot of it, in fact. And if we wanted to make more ammunition, we probably could. There's even more rope. An empty bottle. A healing potion. We'll take that. And a document. Let's see if we can find all these pages. This page is marked in the lower right corner with a name, Lady Corinne's Journal. The text itself is written in impeccable calligraphy and with obviously expensive ink. According to Changal the Mad, who was quite a character in his own right, the site of the settlers called the Forgotten Canyons hosted a temple or palace from an ancient pre-Silurian civilization. Changal speculated that the ruins were once part of a larger underground complex, a not uncommon design among the ancient Nova Draconians. But the Silurian either predate the Nova Draconians, or they certainly predate them in this land. Of course, folktales claim the place is cursed. The Silurian thought it was haunted by an evil spirit. This belief only grew stronger when a detachment of knights led by Sir Erwin disappeared in the area a century ago. The curse is certainly naught but superstitious hogwash, but it pays to keep one's guard up nonetheless. The region is rife with bandits and wild beasts. This is where the page ends. We have an overturned cart. Are those mushrooms or potatoes? A chest here, which is probably locked.
It's locked.
And we can probably do something about that. Oh, really? Now what's inside? Oh, crafting stuff. I have a blacksmith's hammer and some nails. Oh good, we can make some nice shields.
Fine, I'll do it.
So we've hit a map edge here. And we're gathering up some more supplies. Obviously there are no suitable crafting stations here. There is another very crude makeshift bridge. A number of planks, looks like 9 or 8, have been deployed. And there's an obvious dig spot.
I've spotted something.
What have we found? This may not have been buried by the archaeologists. The chest seems modern enough though, and it's empty. Why would it be empty? Perhaps someone dug it up already and reburied it again so that whoever buried it in the first place wouldn't realize it had been looted. Let's continue our exploration of the area. Aha! Wolves! We can deal with wolves. And we didn't recover any arrows from these spiders, so actually we're onto the better quality arrows. We could, and why not? How? You had enough action points to do it. Frustrating. Okay. This is probably dumb. Worked though. If we can reduce the amount... I was going to shoot that one. Alright, let's see. Just cut down on the amount of enemy attacks, if we can. Shoot those bog iron arrows. Now, good Sir Knight, I need you right in the thick of it. Can we get that? No. Good. We'll just run up there in front of our trader and craftsman and take a few blows. Oh, they're getting psyched up. Well now, here we are. Not enough points. That's cool. The combat is a little too fluid for its own good. Now that's an ability we'll be on the receiving end of fairly shortly. Interesting dodge. They only got the one shot as well. Impressive. Given that the rate of fire of crossbows seemed to match that of bows quite closely. Now, where are we? We are right here. Twat it! Smite the unbeliever! It's a wolf, it doesn't believe in very much by way of philosophy. Philosophy? Wow. Mouth went a bit wonky there. Speaking of wonky, let's search these wonky wolves and recover a crossbow bolt. And you can take these. Let's redeploy that bolt. And we're on the bog iron arrows. Oh, we must have fired the iron ones first. Ooh, okay. That's rough. Let's continue searching the area. Now, while searching this area, I am going to make one... It's not quite going to be a mistake, but I'll point it out when I come to it, okay? Because it'll make for a better story that way. We have some kind of fallen stone. Looks like it's part of a pillar. And we're getting signs of civilization here. Also, a big sack. But the doom feathers are upon us. And again, they seem to hunt in pairs. Oh, and I still haven't done that. Okay. Let's... and antagonize as well. Okay. Lady, you got a spear. Utilize it. And may the gods grant you accuracy and guide your hand. And we still want to get her some kind of halberd. Why don't we shoot at this one? Really, you can't just go around. How about just do it? Stand and draw attention. Strike! Oh, not great, but here comes the pain. That did not attack the person who taunted it. It just doesn't care. Right. In which case, this foe needs to be slaughtered swiftly. Uru Kid, you have a weak healing potion. It's better than nothing.
I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
Okay. Well, you're not on fire, so that's good. Could be in the future, mind. Spear frost away. Okay, try again. I'm getting better at this, don't worry. Oh, appreciate the thunder. Get that knife out. Can you make this one bleed? No, can you stab this one? Yeah, it's something. A dagger does generate an awful amount of attacks, doesn't it? Let's go for a headshot. That works. And the step up means he didn't get a third blow. Okay. Can you put that down? You can. Ow. Okay. And that was on a block? Ouch. How are we doing for potions? Not great, he says, seeing this right here. Let's go for a bit of... No, okay. Just get closer then. Alright, you're pretty good. How about you move around to flank it? Not that such a mechanic exists. Interesting. Just draw closer, but not too close. Make it bleed, lady. If it has blood. Seems it does. Right, now. Oh, wow. Have we really used... all those potions? Seems we might have done. Oh well. Strike it then. I think it's a bit awkward for rubbing on ointment. We might not have the time. Stand firm. Do not falter. Oh, we just don't have the stamina to get in there. This could be... oh, thank you! Thank you for splitting your attacks. We will go and apply a large healing potion to our friend, our bodyguard. And we're going to try and cut this thing. And miss completely. Well then. Smack it. I said smack it. Make room for others. Get in there with that spear. And move. You've got a dagger. And again, come on. How can you not hit this thing? It's right here. We'll just shift someone. Right. Come on! Oh! And it bled to death anyway. Well, that's fortunate. And as luck would have it, we do have a hunter. Let's give those arrows back to her. So these things are really nasty. You know, we've got to take them very seriously. Right, let's put those... What? Hang on. Oh, really? Ah, so the arrows unequip if we switch to a close combat weapon. Good to know.
I'm on it.
Now, let's investigate this sack. A bronze mask. Some bone goggles. I don't think you'd see much through those. And an ancient statuette. No one knows for certain how the ancients of Nova Draconia used these masks, whether as a ceremonial accessory or a type of armour. The High Synod of Marbleheim spent an entire week debating the issue before finally concluding that they were used for ritualistic purposes. Okay, that's an in-joke right there. So there's a joke among archaeologists that if they say it was used for ritualistic purposes, it means they don't know what it was used for. This item is nearly identical to gear used by the reindeer herders of northern Hegria to shield their eyes from the sun and wind. Did the ancient peoples of Nova Draconia use them for a similar purpose? Who knows? Interesting. A human-like figure wearing a false face, similar to the bronze masks found on ruins across Nova Draconia. Scholars have observed that Silurium shamans sometimes use similar masks, suggesting either a connection to these ancient peoples or a tradition adopted from their enigmatic culture. And I said we were going to do something about this, so we will. Modify. There we go. I don't know if we have to drag it on to use. There we go. The scimitar has now been modified. Now, in early access, weapon modifications had a duration, and they would break rather easily. The game has been tweaked so that duration for weapon modifications now only applies on the highest difficulty. And even then, I think it's been increased. Let's continue our search. Now, this tree. We shall want to interact with this tree, but not yet. You see there's rope tied around it. This is the thing I'm going to leave till a little bit later. Another pork lad. And you know what? Look what we found.
I'm sorry, I was just... No matter. Did you...
Oh, Dad, what were you thinking? Lyris notices your stare. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just... Ah, no matter. Did you want something? You know, I have a personal thing on my mind. Oh, do you now? With a coy smile, Lyris waits for you to continue. I want you to have this as a gift. We'll give her something we think she might like. Oh, generosity will get you everywhere, she winks. Whoa, steady on, hang on. Here's a cute little pork lad for you. Oh, Gwyneth of the Lakes, is that a pork lad statue? She smooches the crude wooden effigy on the snout. I had one like this as a girl. Oh, thank you so much, I love it. I'm cuddling with it every night from now on, splinters be damned. Well, I'm glad you like it. Smell you later, as they say.
Nice and smooth.
She likes the pork lad. So, you know, she acts a bit like she's part of the world, but like she's stoned off her face most of the time and doesn't notice what's going on. Probably from eating all those specatea seeds.
What's over there?
Oh, let's look under the rock. Ooh. Fire solution. A potion of resilience. And a mortar and pestle. Let's give the potion of resilience to Kedarain. Fire solution to someone who can... Yeah, I'll give it to her. And there we go. Right. Because he doesn't have a shield. Or a coat of bright mail just yet. Now. Let's scout out around here. and increase our knowledge of it. Hello.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you all saw that there, as I blatantly pointed at it with a mouse. Okay, nice. So, alright, we're not quite done here yet. Oh, you know what, in that case... let's look in here and see if we get attacked. Oh, flebberflies! We certainly were attacked. Let's not waste ammunition. Let's waste attacks instead. Oh. 10, not 11, okay. There we go. Excellent stuff.
Fine, I'll do it.
So I should have come back along this way. Let's dig this up. And I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess that's locked. Like every other buried chest we've found.
Yeah, I could.
Actually, a bunch of locked empty chests that have been buried could mean the archaeologists have dug everything up. So some more mud pick draft. We'll give that to him. Quenching ooze. Sure, you can carry those. I'll pop those there. And these here. I mean, he can use healing hands additionally to remove negative conditions. Right, let's head back this way. Obviously, we should also be on the lookout for these mysterious journal pages, of which so far we have found only one. I know for certain where one more is. I can't remember where the others are, but they're in the area. I believe we can recover them all. Oh, more dragon leaf. Okay, don't mind if I do. Let's switch back to ranged and cross over this bridge we saw right at the beginning of the area. More spiders approach, and these ones look... ooh, stripy. Possibly quite dangerous then. This one, not quite so stripy. Fair enough. But that yellow one looks like a major... oh, hello. You've come to play. That was really quick. Okay. How about we go for a double strike? And a... on guard. Yeah, why don't you just stay here for a moment? Maybe we can finish this one off quickly. It would be nice to finish that one, but this is much closer and equally yellow. Crush its hopes and dreams and its shell. Good stuff. Advance. And then if you could get closer with your two-handed sword, that would be great. Keep them off the back rankers. I don't think trying to scare them would be particularly helpful. Okay, dodging the webs makes more sense. Hematology? Nasty. I think we may be... we're not... nope, nothing else. Engaged. Okay, characters engaged in battle, thus their move cost is doubled. Okay, so there is something. We'll try that again, shall we? Much better. Get in there and bap it one. Consider it bapped. You know what, you got a spear. Oh, really? Well, that's worth a try. Let's shoot this one. Oh, good shooting, girl. She must be paying attention to something. And let's try that again. Much better. Kedrain, you know what to do. And he does it quite effectively as well. Now for the nasties. Ow.
Oh no! I'm wounded!
Come on! Yeah! We can get him there. Excellent. And make way. We don't want to fire all our arrows. Really? How about... Okay, no, you're just not going to get to attack. I was watching the little number on the side. Okay, well look. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen good. Oh, what an agile creature. Now these only remove bleeding. Oh no, the wounded condition, that's actually pretty bad, yeah. Alright. Strike it. No! Fine. Use that spear. Go on, lady. Earn your place in this company. Show us what you're worth. And you, don't go wasting all your arrows at once. You'll need plenty soon enough. And again, please. A masterful stroke. Well done, sir. Now, we're going to have to be resting pretty soon. This is not a safe place to be. Right. And that can go there. Here we go. And you can just switch back to crossbow and it'll automatically load everything. Excellent stuff. Oh, hello. Are we going to get attacked by more insects? Nope, a snake. Oh! Rather dangerously, we have a badly wounded main character. Can you strangle that snake? Yes, you can. Excellent. Look, there. That was tricky as most of it was underground. Okay. A lot of cobwebs here, I see. And some kind of goat. The goat looks at you with his tongue sticking out in silent mockery.
I'm on it.
Right.
What's over there?
Maybe we shouldn't interact with this just yet, but I am. A serpent! Ow! Where is the snake? It's... Ah, there.
This one's mine.
Ow, lady. The rest of its body must be in the grass. Ah, shoot it. What the hell? We really should take better care when interacting with these tree stumps. However, what's this? It's an infantry helmet. Probably belonging to this skeleton, who has a spider silk bowstring. I think we could probably utilize that. I don't think it's a weapon add-on, I think it's a crafting ingredient. It is. Helmet. Infantry helmet. Okay, hang on. 10 piercing resistance. So same. Knockdown resistance 15. And no panic resistance on it, so it's not great. Higher damage threshold. But it doesn't have the massive panic reduction. And his damage threshold is pretty decent. Actually, it's the same. Okay. And if we gave it to her, it would obviously cover up her beautiful hair. We can't have that now, can we? Also, she doesn't have the highest carrying capacity in the world. However, we do have other people who could maybe... Oh, yeah. Okay. Do with a little protection. How about that now? We are going into great danger after all. And I see another dig spot. Let's open it up.
Next time.
Okay, we'll try again. She thinks she's in with a chance.
Good, huh?
Ooh, a meteorite claymore blade. And a fine leather grip. Well, clearly that brass knuckles, dagger, sword, axe, mace. Plus 12% chance to hit. You know what? Okay. This is bog iron. If we can get enough iron, we could make a better one and attach it, because Kedarain is the one currently lacking in combat accuracy. And this... Aha! Journal page 11. Or 2. This morning, one of our native guides told me that someone was monitoring our camp during the night. It's troubling news, though not entirely unexpected. Few are those who dare stray so close to the cursed ruins. Perhaps a tribal brave is considering how best to steal our supplies, or maybe it's simply a deer checking out for new arrivals, though I have noticed that despite the scant traffic, the area is quite devoid of wildlife, as if it were regularly hunted. No matter. We have numbers enough to resist any intruder, and we've already made a find. Just yesterday we uncovered an untranslated clay tablet, buried about an ell's length underground, so this is where the page ends. I'm not sure where page 3 is. Sure, it's a stunner. Right. Have we... Okay. Another snake. Excellent stuff. Ow. And again, please. Maybe, good sir, you should allow the others a chance to get in.
I'll tame you.
Lady. Okay. Wow, it worked. I was about to say maybe you should move out of the way and let others have a go. As it currently stands, that is clearly a very broken bridge. Don't worry, we'll fix it in a bit. But first, we really should go and rest. And I'm going to go all the way back to the camp to do so, because it looks like a nicer place to rest than out here by the bridge itself. There's a tent, there's 2 tents, there's a campfire. Yeah, we're going to make ourselves nice and cozy for a bit. What's that? That is not something we can interact with. Okay. Well, we clearly need to rest. And having done so, we're going to head back out there late at night and survey the bridge itself. Pretty sure we've already interacted with that. And that's okay. I think the third one might be on this other side of that bridge. I'm not certain. The bridge before you is missing several planks in the centre, leaving an uncomfortably wide gap. Through the hole you observe the churning waters of the river raging far, far below. We'll assess the damage and determine what's needed to repair the bridge. The broad gap in the middle of the bridge is disconcerting, but it can be repaired with a few supplies. 3 logs and a single length of rope, and a draw knife will do the trick. Well, we've found an extremely high amount of ropes and logs in this area, so there we go. You repair the broken bridge, and at minimal expense supply-wise. We should probably improve our crafting skill at some point, because checks like this will use our crafting skill and not Voodoo Kids. Now, is there a third journal page around here? Somewhere. Yes! Excellent. It's right there. I saw them too. 2 brutes dressed in raggedy pelts, watching us from a distance. This was at duskfall, so the details were muddy, but although they appeared lanky and malnourished, they looked human to me. How queer. Are they some band of Slorium exiles? A group of colonists who decided to forego the Empire? Escape mine thralls? So many questions. One of them is, where do they dwell? Perhaps Changal was correct on this suspicion as well. A vast cave network beneath the dormant volcano and the adjacent mountains. If such a network exists, could it be connected to the underground complex I seek? This is where the page ends. And we are about to be heading down, down underground. Don't worry, we'll come back out at some point.
I wonder if fortune or peril greets us first.
I'm on it.
We have... looks like copper, but let's go
I
check.
spotted something.
Oh! Right, I shouldn't have done that. You know what? I should pay heed to the warnings that are given to me.
Good luck exploring this place. I'll wait for you right here. No? Well, it was worth a shot.
Oh god, she's starting to sound like Imoen from Baldur's Gate. We must kill her on sight.
Nice and smooth.
Single most annoying character in the original game. Come on, it was right here. Somewhere.
What's over there?
Okay,
Still here.
one at a time. These caverns are riddled with those traps around the entrance. Now, you've got the pickaxe, I think. Oh. Copper. I see. Well, we need a new pickaxe then, don't we? Might have to go buy one back in town when we're there next.
Uh-huh. I think I found something.
Again? Either
Something.
the inhabitants of this place do not use this tunnel very much, or they are highly practiced in the art of avoiding these traps. we have glistening seams of crystals in the walls. It makes the place feel possibly even more magical than the one where the hairy legs were hiding out. And now there are people up ahead, savages. It also seems I must end here, so I'm going to head off now and see you guys later. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Bye for now.